Hello everyone, it's Cake here, and today I'm going to be talking about an anime that may be nostalgic to some early 2000s Adult Swim anime viewers out there, called Witch Hunter Robin. I was rewatching the masterpiece that is Ghost in the Shell standalone complex with a friend of mine recently. This prompted me to try to find a similar show to start watching afterwards. Witch Hunter Robin had been in the back of my mind for a while now, and I decided it was a good choice to make. Both anime have a lot of similarities. Both were early to mid-2000s anime aired on Adult Swim, where I originally remembered them from. Both feature police-type organizations that hunt down specific kinds of criminals, those being cybercriminals and witches respectively. Both feature female lead characters, and both were high up on each other's recommendations on myanimelist.com. The anime are similar, and Witch Hunter Robin probably will satisfy a lot of people's needs for a show similar to Ghost in the Shell, but expecting it to live up to such a masterpiece in every regard only served to let me down. I bring all of this up so you can understand the perspective I was coming from. Witch Hunter Robin is about a girl named Robin who, well, hunts witches. Robin is what's known as a craft user, basically a witch without their full powers being awakened, who hunts down those with full-blown witch powers. She is a part of the organization known as Solomon, or the STN, and alongside other members of the Japanese branch she just joined, Robin combats the harmful use of witchcraft. The first dozen or so episodes are standalone stories. These episodic adventures are enjoyable to watch, if a bit predictable, but as a long-form narrative develops with the show's progression, things get a bit more interesting and complex. However, the logical direction the show takes is also foreseeable. While the show does entertain, I was rarely, if ever, on the edge of my seat, so to speak. The show has supernatural elements, like witchcraft, and also has a bit of science fiction thrown in there as well. The story is good and the dialogue is decent, as is the English voice acting. I'd have liked to see the characters a bit more fleshed out and fully realized than they end up being. If they had more personality to them, I think it would add a lot to the show, but for the most part they are still well written. The animation is also good, but there were not many times where I was really amazed by it. Some fight scenes were shorter than I'd like them to have been, and this is where the animation shines the most. Scenes without action tended to have very stiff animation, although for its time I would say it's good enough. Sound-wise, nothing really stood out to me with the soundtrack besides the opening track. Witch Hunter Robin is good in just about every area, but never does it seem to excel in any department for long. I will probably give it a rewatch at some point, as it makes for some good late-night television. If you are into the supernatural, like police-type action shows, or just anime that's a little more on the mature side of things, Witch Hunter Robin may be a good choice for you. I'd recommend watching the first few episodes if it sounds like something that would interest you.
I don't know. I'm not the one who gets to decide that.